Hey, what's poppin', guys, goddesses, kings, queen? What's goes on YouTube? As I'm about to bring you the word of the day for December 17th, 2020. I have already sat with my team. I have already meditated. Let's talk. So, let's give them something to talk about. So, every morning I get waken up by God. We have our father-daughter talk all the time. And I let out my frustrations on him and I ask for answers. Sometimes I get answers that I don't like. Sometimes I don't get answers at all. And sometimes, he gives me the understanding. So I've been asking him, I said, Father God, I know that I'm very sensitive empath and I pick up on other people's pain and hurt and emotions. And I said, I understand that. But I said, why have I been extra, extra, extra emotional? He said, Sandrea, my child, it's because you still have unfinished business. You still have hurt in your heart that you have to purge and heal. So he said you have to have an emotional release. So all day yesterday, I've been meditating and having emotional releases, and I'm releasing other people's toxins. And then I said, Father God, why is it every time I reach out to help people, people turn on me? And I said, I don't do nothing to these people. When you tell me to cut them off because they too codependent on me and they need to learn how to fly, they get mad because I stop helping them. Y'all don't understand. I'm here to guide you, not hold your fucking hand. If I keep doing everything for you, you're never going to get it. You're never going to learn to make it on your own. Your journey is different from my journey. Let me tell you something. I don't have a mentor. My spiritual team, my guardian angels, my master healers, loved ones, teachers, they mentor me. And trust me, they don't baby me. They make me go through things y'all don't want to go through. So I have to go through the fire to be able to guide you. That's why it's called a testimony. Every time I tell y'all to do something, trust me, I have done it myself. Also, God said, sometimes we interfere with people's karma. Karma can be a good thing. Karma can be a lesson learned. And karma can be a bad thing. Sometimes we interfere with people's karma. And we try to help people that God said, no, you cannot help this person. This person have a lesson to learn. They constantly keep doing this and doing this and doing this. And every time you step in, they don't get the lesson. That's why they keep repeating it. Sometimes you got to let a person fall so they can get that lesson and get back up. Just like a child learning how to walk. That child falls down so many times until it builds up that confidence to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do the damn things. Next thing you know, they running around the house. They running around everywhere. Sometimes you have to let that individual go through that karma because God is giving them a lesson. If they hate on you and reject you, that's something they got to work on. That's insecurity about their self. Your job is to guide them and plant that seed. Sometimes you got to let them fall and learn that they flying because by the time they're going to get tired falling and then finally it's going to make sense to them. Once again, God said you can't help everybody. That's their karma. Let's continue to the word of the day. Talk to me, spirit. 2 cards came out. Can I get one more card for the overall energy? They gave you 4. The first one is, I am good enough. This goes back to being your own cheerleader. If you don't think you good enough, he or she is not going to think you good enough. If you don't think you're lovable, they're not going to think you're lovable. That's how people take advantage of you. You have to start setting boundaries. This is working your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is the most powerful chakra because all the chakras, 7 of them, well, we have 9, but I'm mainly talking about the 7 ones, okay? When they all align, this is powerful because you're speaking your truth. You stand in your ground. You're not unbreakable. You can't be broken. You are not broken. You are unbreakable. I am responsible for my life. This goes hand in hand. I am responsible for my life. I am good enough. You are a king. You are a queen. You are a god and you're goddess. If you don't take care of your health, your well-being, no one's going to do it for you. Only you can prevent cholesterol problems. Only you can prevent diabetes. Only you can prevent kidney problems, high blood pressure, whatever you're going through by your eating habits, by letting things go, by changing your habits, yoga. If you can't go to the gym, go on YouTube, practice some yoga. Yeah, I'm practicing yoga. You should see me. It's hard, and my dog be looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, it is hard, but it's like balancing. You can also go into meditation when you feel like you get stressed. You control your breathing and you get in alignment. You are responsible for your life. You are good enough. I am safe. You got to know you are hidden in his bosom. He gave his angels charge over you. You can call forth Archangel Michael. You can call forth any angel to help you. That is your birthright. That is your given right. Also, you can call forth your fallen angels to assist you also. You are safe. You are protected. God protects his children. I tune out negative people and thoughts. There's a lot of people that know you happy. You come in like, I am happy, and you up there dancing in your mood, and they're like, I'm fucking tired of Sandra always happy and saying positivity and stuff, because they got something going on in their life. They're not happy. So if they're not fucking happy, they want to steal what you got so you can be like this. You know, no. You got to reverse that shit. They got something to work on. Miserable people like company. You need to stop hanging around these low vibrational negative people, because that's all they do. If you notice, the first thing happens when you wake up, they dump shit on you. First thing you get ready to go to bed, they dump shit on you. They never say, how you doing? Did you sleep okay? You good or whatever? They dump shit on you. Okay, that's a sign saying you got to move on. You know, it's like they taking your energy. They want you down in the dumps, just like they're down in the dumps. And that's not fair to you at all. It's not fair to anybody. Everybody has their own sad story. Connecting to your root chakra holds your money. A lot of y'all are having money problems. You need to start calling your money back. You need to start working with Saint Expedite. For some of y'all that ever work with Saint Expedite, he's the Roman soldier that had his head decapitated. So if you get a burnt rose candle, he likes pound cake. He like red roses. He like wine. So if you ask him to help you with a situation, you have to give him an offering. Sometimes you can give him like a piece of pound cake and said, if you do this, you would get the roses or yada, 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 ray, whatever you promise him if you make this come through. A lot of people use Ganesha. There's rose opener to help you with your prosperity and your abundance. That is having to do with your root chakra. You need to ground more. You need to find yourself. Wear red. Eat red apples. Red peppers, type of red fruits and vegetables, red grapes, whatever. You got to have that determination. That's why I say you are good enough. You are responsible for your life. That has something to do with your solar and sacral chakra. Inspiration, right here. These are the main 3. Abundance, inspiration, determination. These are the bottom 3. These 3 are mainly connected with your confidence, with your money, with your self-esteem, with your creativity. It's all connected. The grounding, you have to ground with Mother Earth. This one is below the root chakra. So it's like this. The grounding, root chakra, then this one, then this one. You have to get that grounding for you to get that strong root chakra, that strong foundation, so you can get that inspiration and that determination. So it's like it's all connected. You have to, if you can, get in some bath water after you take your spiritual bath. Just get out of it and let yourself air dry. When you do spiritual bath, you're supposed to let yourself air dry. That's because all the spirits is blessing you. So they want to cleanse you. So you letting them air dry because they blessing you. They drying you off. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible because what they tell me in the head, if I say it how they tell me, y'all not going to understand it. Because sometimes I don't understand it. So I talk this way so y'all can fully understand. So when you're in your bathtub and y'all got your feet down there, you know, you just go do your breathing and you ground because you in water. Water is part of an element. So you grounding. Or if you outside like in Florida, Georgia, Carolina, and it's warm, go outside in the grass and ground. Hug a tree. You have a life purpose. At either an earth angel or a starseed, it doesn't really matter. You have a light purpose and you came back. You took a blood oath. A lot of y'all don't believe this, but I seen it in Akashic Records. I'm telling you, I get a lot of wisdom and knowledge. When you was either a earth angel or a starseed, but mostly earth angels, you went before God, okay? And you said, I want to come back. This is when you was getting ready to get your first avatar, your first soul. You took a blood oath. There's power in the blood. If you notice in biblical times, blood was written in everything. Everything was done in blood. And if you are a witch or a bruja or whatever, or practice voodoo or 21 division or whatever, they sacrifice animals. Everything is in blood. Okay, I'm making a point here. You took an oath and you wrote that yada, 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 Ray, Ray, Ray would come back and yada, 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 Ray, Ray, Ray. It was written in the book of life. Okay, you took a blood oath. It was witnessed by God, the divine. It was witnessed by other angels. It was witnessed by fallen angels. So you promised. So you have to keep your promise. You came back to do the life purpose. If you notice, every time you don't do something and you don't act upon your calling, it gets harder and harder and harder. And you be like, okay, I get it now. I surrender. That's why I keep telling y'all, some of y'all need to say, fuck it. I get it now. I surrender, because they're not going to let you rest until you do what you're supposed to do. I still don't get no rest. And I'm like, okay, what is it that I'm not doing? I care too much about what people think. I have a problem with that. Also, I'm starting to cut cords, you know. I'm getting there too. So, like I said, there's no one that was perfect that walked upon this earth. So don't expect to be perfect, because you're not perfect. No one is perfect. Anytime you see the incense coming towards you, you're getting blessed. That's a blessing. Also, that means your spirits are hovering over you. What message is 1? They gave 3. Cool. Y'all cup runneth over. The bottom of the deck, you have the fulfillment card. Okay? Whatever you're dreaming of, there will be fulfillment. You are being blessed. Like I said, when you're obedient and you honoring your ancestors, and it's like a give and take thing, you give them, they give you, there's nothing you cannot have. Spirit is saying you need to start using your intuition. Connect with the magic of your intuition to be led into the next phase. That's that creativity and that determination, also part of the group root chakra. Those 4 cards I said, that's really going to help with your intuition. Some of y'all are connected to a Sagittarius. Y'all need to unfriend a Sagittarius, because the Sagittarius is lying on you, is doing something to you that I'm hearing. Or if y'all in a relationship with a Sagittarius, it's time to end. And if you are a Sagittarius, it's time for you to take a risk and make it a great adventure. Be spontaneous. Do something out of the blue. Just quit doing everything. I'm hearing Sagittarius, y'all need to learn to do things for yourself. You know what I'm saying? People are not your servant. You know what I'm saying? Quit being lazy and start doing stuff for yourself. I'm just a messenger. A lot of y'all are starting to see ravens, blackbirds. That song by Nina Simone is playing. Blackbird. It's playing in my head. Y'all need to listen to that song. It's called Blackbird by Nina Simone. You are full of mystery and magic. The spirit of the raven travels with you. So when you see a raven, that's a message from the underworld. That's a message that's talking about you're divinely protected. Also, if you're a medium, that's a sign of Morgan. That's also the sign of Hecate that is around you. So start paying attention to ravens. There's a message about it. Sometimes if you listen clearly, they will speak to you in your language and you will understand because you're connected to that raven. So spirits made me bring out the ancestor cards. If y'all didn't know, I know how to read cowrie shells. And some of y'all have the gift to read cowrie shells. If you're drawn to cowrie shells, all of a sudden you have an attraction to cowrie shells, it's because in a past life you read cowrie shells. That's another way, a divination tool, that you can speak to your orishas or the Lawaz. That's how they use money back in the day. That was currency. That was also a supply of food. So cowrie shells were used for a lot of things. I'm probably going to be teaching a class on it. I don't know. It depends on spirits. They always got me something that I'm doing. I'm like, I don't want to do this. And I wind up doing it anyway. If you mysteriously find a cowrie shells, that's your team telling you it's time to talk. It's time to talk. Just one appear out of the blue. Talk to me, spirit. What messages do you have for the overall energy? Lay it on me. All right. This is weird. I don't know why they got me doing this, but I'm just going to follow their lead. You have the Baba Calabash. I don't know if y'all can see that. The Baba Calabash. Some of y'all ancestors practice African spirituality as a religion, okay? And some of y'all have been seeing spiritual women or men coming to you in your dreams. Sometimes they dressed in white. Sometimes they dressed in purple. Sometimes they dressed in blue. I don't know how they dress, but they appear how they want to appear. This is a calling saying that y'all have a higher calling and you're about to get spiritually initiated into either the Ifa or the Voodoo religion or the Santeria religion. I don't know what's going on. I'm here in 21 division. They want you to get initiated. Don't be surprised when your spiritual ancestor, mother, comes to you on mother's side or father's side. Because both, from what I'm hearing, both of your sides of the family was very, 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 very spiritual. Y'all get ready to have a union with your spiritual team. Y'all get ready to go deeper and deeper, deeper down the rabbit hole. They're starting to push you out of your comfort zone. You come from royalty. So pretty soon you're going to be manifesting anything that you manifest. Spirit is saying y'all going to have it. So you have to be careful with your words and your thoughts. You really, really, really have to be careful. Some of y'all are going to be really financially set next year. Because y'all being obedient, y'all starting to get to know your team. Your team is doing things for you. And you starting to see, damn, things are really happening for me. Some of y'all are really, really, really connected to the moon. Like I said, on December 21st and December 25th. December 25th is the North Star. It's the North Star that the three wise men saw when they went to go see Jesus. That's happening on December 25th. December 21st is a powerful moon. And Spirit is saying a lot of y'all are going to be getting the things that you're asking for on this moon. And a lot of y'all are asking for money and love. But y'all need to start asking for mental clarity, clear vision, clear hearing, not just money and love. Those are good things, but also you need to understand you need to build a stronger relationship with your team because you was chosen to come back. Like I said, some of y'all are highly connected. For those that going through and have always been shitted on, Spirit is saying, not no more. 2021, you're going to see people start getting their karma. You're either going to hear about it or you're going to see about it. And you might not know, but just know a lot of people is going to get shit done to them. They're going to see you eat. They're going to wish they treated you better. You have the strength. For those that had children, you know how you like in labor before you go get the drugs and you get that strength and it feel like all your bones is crushing because that's how the pain is. It feels like all your bones being crushed at once when you're in labor. You have that strength. If you can endure that, you can endure anything. There's nothing that you cannot do. Spirit is saying you're strong. You have that motherly, nurturing love about you. I know sometimes you want to cry, but Spirit is saying you have to cry. You have to cry. That's a release. That's purging. You have to get all that toxic out of you. Some of y'all are in bondage. You saying you bondage, and God is saying no more. Next year, y'all gonna be free. Next year, a lot of y'all are gonna be so free because you are at the 9 of Wands right now, and you know after you right there, and one more wand, that's an ending. So you get ready to get new beginnings. So right now, y'all in that 9 of Wands. Y'all right there. Y'all almost right there at that 10th wand. Those burdens are getting dropped. So that's the ending. So you're going to start getting all new beginnings. Next to that, you have the 8 of Wands, which means this is going to be moving rapidly. Love, finance, your spiritual growth. Y'all going higher. Y'all ascending higher and higher and higher. He said, open up your hand and I will breathe into you. I will give you wisdom and knowledge. I will purge you. I will make you whiter than snow. I will purge you with hyssop. A lot of y'all, like I said, when I was crying, I was getting purged. When I said, God, breathe into me, resuscitate me, he's making me new. That's why he made me speak upon that yesterday. A lot of y'all going to get renewed. Y'all going through ascension. Y'all going to be emotional. Y'all be like, I don't know why I'm doing this. It's because he's removing everything that cannot go with you in 2021. So y'all going to start going through an emotional change. Y'all got to go through this emotional release. Y'all keep asking for help. And God is saying he's about to give you help. He just put 3 cups in your hand. Y'all cup cometh. Y'all cup runneth over. Y'all going to have so many blessings. Y'all ain't going to know what to do. You're just going to like here. Just because God blessed me, I'm going to bless you. Because you have done so much blessing for everybody else, y'all coming. Y'all have to work on these chakras. Y'all have to meditate. Y'all have to write everything down on a piece of paper. That's how it's going to be a goal, and that goal is going to turn into an action. Because y'all got new ideas, new creativity coming from the Most High. Like I said, you have the 9 of Wands and you have the 8 of Wands. It's moving quickly. You're almost at the end. You're almost at the end so you can get these new beginnings. But you have to hold on. What other messages do you have? God said he didn't say it was going to be easy. He never told no one that it was going to be easy. If it's easy, then it's not going to last. You're not going to learn anything. There's a lesson in learning in everything. Some of y'all need to have that personal talk with Father God. Y'all might learn something. Once again, this card came out again. You was destined at birth. Like I said, when you was in your mom's stomach, she went through hell, complication, face breaking out, fat, ugly. She just went through everything because you was special. You kicked the fuck out of her. And you know, just like what's those twins in the Bible? Esau and Jacob, I think they was twins and they fought. I don't know, I could have been wrong. But y'all was gifted. They was gifted at birth. It went off in the spirit realm like, oh, hell just got real. He or she is born. They came back. Like I said, this was when you first got your soul. So you need to start connecting with your oversoul because people fear your power. Look at his face. People fear your power. It's time for you to know who you are. You're going to meet this divine union from God the Most High because you're starting to love yourself. And then that's when he or she is going to help you. And it's going to be iron sharpening iron. You're going to activate him. He's going to activate you. This is going to be the ultimate blessing. What God blesses, no one can curse. Y'all relations. Some of y'all are with y'all spiritual husband now. But right now, y'all learning so y'all can help him. It's not his time to be activated yet. And then once you're at that level, because apparently you're behind. Once you're at that level, Spirit is going to let him come. And I'm telling you, some of y'all have already experiencing that now. Your hard work is paying off. Y'all have a lot of ideas. Like I said, quit sitting on these talents. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. You have the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. You have someone spiritually blocking you, and your spirit team is right here. Yemiya, La Seren is telling you, we got you, but you're going to have to get rid of this serpent. You have a lot of enemies. You have a lot of attachment. Spirit is saying you have to let them go so you can get this blessing. Some of y'all feeling lost. Like I said, it's like Hansel and Gretel. Y'all escaping, y'all run away. So y'all putting breadcrumbs down there so you can find your way back. But when you turn around, these enemies is taking your energy, taking your ideas, stealing from you. And you be like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit is saying, if you hold your head up and take that blind off your eye, we're lighting the path for you. Yea, through a walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall feel no evil. It's because they have a light in front of you with that torch. But you're so focused on what people's taking from you, what's goes on behind you. You're not focusing on what's ahead of you. They working for you. They defending you. They fighting for you. They bringing you that cup. But you're holding yourself back. You have to purge. Some of y'all are so full of hurt and anger. Y'all hold y'all tears in because you think, I'm sorry, my nose itch. Stop. I'm sorry. My nose itch. Y'all think it's a sign of weakness. No, it's not a sign of weakness. It's releasing that toxin. Yep, they fighting their way for you. You're going to be collaborating with something. You're going to be having petty arguments because you're starting to get tired. The 10 of Spades is petty arguments, quarrels, because it's like you defending yourself. You start setting boundaries and they don't know why you're changing and they can't understand why you're not doing the same thing they used to do. You need to tell your husband you need to do things for yourself sometimes. Yep, some of y'all are going through the tower moment. Just know this is to mold you. They showing me ghosts. How Demi and Patrick was up there. They molding you and creating a new you. Because a new you is going to be different in the year 2021. Y'all health is turning better because people are starting to take that life change. You don't want to say diet because diet means die. You want to say life change because you're changing the way you live. You're changing your life. You're changing your eating patterns because you're putting life into a living vessel. Start speaking affirmations over your food and your water. When you consume it, you're planting seeds of life inside of you. Let's close this off. Spirit, what other messages do you have? Patience, because God does things in divine timing, slow and steady, because God is about perfection and you are made in his image and you represent him. So things are going to happen slow and steady. So you need to be patient. Acceptance, accepting who you are. This is part of working on your chakras, accepting who you are. You are responsible for your own happiness. You are responsible for your own life. Acceptance. You need to be friends with you. You need to be friends with you. Start building a friendship with you, and then others will come. Be a service to you. then you'll be able to service other people. I hope this resonated with someone today. You are a blessing. Just know you are gifted beyond. Know who you are. Namaste.